just to go back to the previous match for just a moment, again, combo DI is a big factor. You do not want to be DIing up as if you were surviving. You want to be recovering to get outside of that combo. So you definitely need to make sure that you're not getting trapped by this, and you need to also see when your opponent's going to air dodge, because technically it is impossible for Sheik to get that 0 death combo on you if you never put an air dodge in there. Even if you let Sheik get the maximum number of hits in, as long as you air dodge the bouncing fish on reaction, there's never going to be an opportunity for you to get straight up KO'd, because you can air dodge through the bouncing fish in a way that does not let Sheik trap you with fair, maybe get the trap with the back air, but it sends you back towards the stage. However, air dodging in that situation gives Zero the opportunity to wait for that air dodge.
Yeah, and then just fall down and meet you down there anyway.
Exactly. So it's those are the little nuances that you have to be prepared for when you're fighting players of this character. Caliber. And Zero's not the only player that's going to catch you with that, all right? That's not a Zero-specific thing. Ramen will catch you with that, False will catch you with that, and Void will catch you with that, and many of the other top Sheik players at this tournament will catch you, so be aware. Know what you're fighting, know who you're fighting, and know how to respond to it.
Yeah, and speaking of just that, what you said, the way you capped that off by saying know how to respond to it, a good start is make sure your mental game is straight. It's like you could have a game plan going in, but when Sheik puts like 6 or 7 consecutive hits in a row, it has, I noticed watching players, it has a tendency of making them throw their game plan right out the window, and then they just start mashing dodge or mashing this or mashing that. And it's like you've got to stay sturdy, stay steadfast, and make sure that just, okay, accept the fact that you're getting hit. Sheik is going to do that to you. She's going to hit you a few times. And wait for the right air dodge, because other than that, you're just playing right into the opponent's hands, air dodging and mashing on that. And then we're going to see exactly what happened, which is that perfectly timed bouncing fish, which is just close your stock out.
And that's just a testament to Sheik's power, because she has the mental penetration power that really takes opponent out of awareness of the situation that's in. When you're fighting Sheik, you have to be aware consciously at all times fighting it, because a lot of times it can seem very daunting when Sheik gets these really long, especially optimized combo strings on you. But in reality, guys, fair does like 4%.
Yeah,
something like that.
Just take it like you're getting hit. Just take it easy.
Exactly.
It's
like
okay.
At the end of the day, you get hit by like one smash attack from certain characters, it's going to equal the same damage as Sheik's entire combo.
Yeah.
All right? But what happens with the combo is that it takes you out of your awareness of the situation, and you cannot lose that. Nope. You have to constantly be knowledgeable about, okay, this is the situation I'm in, and it has its own dynamic set of options, and each situation has its own little reads that you have to be savvy to. If you let go of that and you let the opponent simply take the wheel, then you're going to lose control and you're going to get washed out. So being mindful of those things is pivotal to making sure you can find success in these types of matches.
Yeah, it's like the I'm pretty sure you guys are aware of Mike Tyson. He has a quote that's relative to this too. His quote is, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
And it seems to take effect. It's like, all right, what am I going to do? Chop, chop, chop. Mash dodge. Like, just guys, like Pierce said, let yourself get hit. Just accept that as a nature of fighting Sheik, at a high level Sheik at that. And you'll be surprised what kind of crazy, wiry situations you can get yourself out of if you just relax.
Exactly. There was nothing about that situation right there which was guaranteed that Toon Link had to die. There was recovery options available. Just the same way how Captain Falcon versus Sheik, where we saw Mr. R with the combo on the edge, there were recovery options that were available. Although that trap seemed inescapable, he had the opportunity to tech the back air when it hit him off the stage.
Yeah.
But since he didn't tech, it's what allowed him to get fared and allowed him to get trapped with the down air falling. So those are situations you can get in. But if you're not aware of that situation, if you're not aware that Sheik can go from that bouncing fish setup into the trap back air, you're not going to be ready to tech it. And if you're not ready to tech it, you're dead. So it's all about simply being aware. Okay, I'm in this situation. Here's what my opponent can do. First, you have to know what your opponent can do, and then you have to be aware to say, here's how I can react from it.
All right, speaking of reacting, I want to see how Logic is going to react to Meta Knight, because to me, if you ask me, Meta Knight's one of those characters that can waste no time getting in Olimar's face, because Olimar's one of those type of characters that you can't let him play his game. You have to go in there and interrupt him. You can't be scared of the Pikmin. You can't forget that blocking makes the Pikmin pass through you. So you can pick your moments and just sit there and block. And
for sure.
Yeah, no, but Meta Knight, Meta Knight's one of those type of characters that can kind of bypass that by dancing around in the air, using the multiple jumps. So
and Olimar is also a character where having experience against this character is super useful because paying attention to Olimar's lineup and knowing what the Pikmin do is very, very important. So just right there, Salena was ready to neutral air off the white Pikmin, whereas some people would not have been ready at all, and white Pikmin does a lot of damage with Pikmin toss. But you can also, Salena knew that he could continue moving forward because Olimar player will 99% of the time use Pikmin toss if they have a white Pikmin up next. They know that there's no meaty hits coming off that white Pikmin, but racking it up with the damage is really important. So things like this, knowing that purple Pikmin is there, going to knock you back with the Pikmin toss, things like this, knowing how Olimar sets up the trap, very useful to have matchup knowledge here.
See, I was just gonna mention something in Salena's favor. I noticed that he used the neutral air in the air to get the Pikmin off of him. And I feel like, okay, so he has a handle on getting Pikmin off of him while keeping himself out of danger. Because more often than not, you're not going to see Olimar players taking themselves to double jump height. They're going to stay pretty low to the ground. But then I saw Salena using the standing jab to get the Pikmin off of him. And that turned him into a sitting duck. And that's what allowed him to lose that first stock so quick.
Yeah, nice read there.
Fired right back there with his up beat.
That's exactly what we were speaking about before when referring to Meta Knight. There's going to be a type of character who can close out stocks very easily, very consistently, especially with the power of Shuttle Loop. So he's got a good combo right here. We see the same type of combo. I like ending the combo in neutral air, get Olimar off the edge, especially with a character like Meta Knight who actually has some edge guarding potential because Olimar has a ridiculous recovery in this game. Hugely buff recovery from Brawl. Nice. Stuck him with the Pikmin. We try to get the air dodge on it, but that Pikmin toss with the white is so far. Could be it. Nice jump out. No whistle here. Instead, just going to reset straight to the ledge, knowing he had the purple to guide him.
Yeah, and you can see Salena's been making use of that dash attack. That's the perfect move to just barge right through the door, get past the defenses, and kind of take Olimar off guard. You know, it's not a lot of characters have a dash attack like that, so you've been seeing him kind of anchor his strategy on that.
Now something I think a slight improvement from Salena's there. He wanted to get that edge guard. He knew he was Meta Knight. He should have recognized that Logic was playing smart enough to respect them, and instead simply held his ground on the ledge. Because when Olimar's forced to get rid of all of his Pikmin to get his maximum recovery, it does leave a window of opportunity where he's going to have to sacrifice some time on the ground as he gets back up from the ledge because his options are going to be more limited. And if you as a player are already on the stage, you can really punish that small window. But since Salena's was going for the edge guard, he trapped himself on the ledge and he had a lot of remove time from there. Logic, slightly shaken up right there, tries to go for a grab with a purple from too far of a range. He's got two purples here. This is what's hard to fight against. The white's going to rack up some damage. That puts Meta Knight in a really bad situation. Now he wants to get that white out of his mix-up, so he throws it off the edge. You can see Logic very aware of his lineup right there. Using two purples for Pikmin toss is going to make it very hard for Meta Knight to get in. The red Pikmin is destroyed, but the yellow still has a good disjoint. A smash attack can come out at any time, and it's really difficult to break through this double purple Pikmin wall. Soon enough, he's going to have a triple wall. There's the forward smash.
And I was just going to mention that at that percent, that strategy that Salena's been using with kind of sporadic dash attacks, I feel like he needed to put that away because that wasn't gonna.
It's not gonna work.
It wasn't gonna yield more than what would happen if it got punished.
Exactly.
We actually
risk
just saw
versus
that get
reward.
interrupted. Yeah.
Exactly.
He tried to dash in at the wrong moment, just caught a smash attack to the face and lost game one because of it.
Yes, and especially if you're watching through the match, analyzing your opponent, especially looking at the first stock, Logic was doing a really, really good job at punishing those random sporadic approaches. You saw how he won away that first stock with a read on the cross-up roll by hitting that down smash. He was very successful on the vast majority of his pivot grabs and his anti-approach abilities. So, trying to go in with that sporadic dash attack, definitely not what you want to look for. He wanted to take his time there because he was already at the kill percent, so incidental damage, not very significant. He just needed to really find his spot, but he was looking for it in the wrong spot.
Oh, did you see how Logic put a Pikmin on him, and then Salena did a full jump neutral air to get it off him, and he wanted that, so he was waiting for the dash attack instead of hanging back and playing his own game. He put the Pikmin on him and waited for the exact style that he's been using and get the Pikmin off of him, and punished it with a dash grab. So he's already locking onto his game pretty well.
Now Logic's got a really, really good read on Salena's right here. I mean, he's getting all the anti-airs he wants. He's beating out the approaches. Nice down tilt pressure. I like that because the down tilt was not even the littlest bit safe on block. However, it just was such an unanticipated move. Salena didn't know how to react. Again, the smash attack there, not safe at all.
But the thing is, as ham-fisted as that approach is with the dash attacks, it is still his best way to get in. So I was going to say, he was playing the majority of the stock, not really doing those. And like, even if you know that your opponent is expecting that, you got to find a way to make it work, because other than the dash attack, there's not a lot of ways for Meta Knight to get in. Or you could try the short hop, the double jump, triple jump down air. But I feel like that's what's been getting him hurt. So you just find a way to make that dash attack work.
Yeah.
That's the way to get in.
There have been a couple opportunities to pull the trigger here, but Logic's taking control of the match. A punish up smash could be in there. Oh my gosh, and just like that, that's exactly what we're talking about with Meta Knight, where you had so much of an advantage. Now, hopefully
Logic would just leave back there if you saw him. He just really did not anticipate that happening to him.
Now, okay, one thing surprises me here a little bit though. Why did Logic go for that type of rogue approach with the up smash there? He didn't need that at all. He had such an incredible lead. Oh my god. 0 death off the top.
Remember we were talking about earlier? Just like that. That's what Meta Knight does. He spent the entire round looking like he was losing and just getting shut down. And then we blinked once or twice, and then he took it away with a 2-stop.
Yeah, but I definitely have to say, I think Logic threw the match for sure. He was in the driver's seat, in a position to win, and what ended up happening is he got a little overzealous. He wanted to close out that first stock to secure his lead because he knew that just percent is not a lead on Meta Knight for the exact reason you just saw.
Right.
So he got a little antsy. He wanted to close out the stock. He started going for some overzealous reads where he didn't need them. His wall was working. He was winning the match slowly and surely, and you can get a KO off of an anti-approach with Olimar, okay?
Yeah.
You don't have to try and go hard to find it, but instead he went for an up smash read, it got blocked, he got comboed, died, and from that position, he's now down by a stock, so he's forced to approach and puts him in a bad situation where now Meta Knight doesn't have to find his way into the wall because Olimar has to come to him, and of course it led down to the second stock demise. I want to see him continue playing the defense as he was playing before, playing the reactive style, and not leaving himself open to this kind of disaster.
Yeah, and that's the sad thing is that's completely true. It's you could have your strategy, but losing a stock tends to make people start to see red. They just enter like a frenzy mode, and they start forgetting their jabs, their footwork, and their fundamentals, and they just start throwing haymakers. But what they don't see is it makes your gameplay so transparent. It was very easy for Salena to secure the 2-stock once he saw that Logic was clamoring so hard for that stock kill. So you got. Again, it's all mental. You got to make sure that you lose a stock and not get taken out of your game. You got to be relaxed and play your game.
I like that. I like the nice tech right there into the trump. That's going to give him a big opportunity to take control of the stage. I like also that he instantly rode back onto the stage, knowing that he wanted to just simply garnish that stage control, and now he's got himself a full Pikmin lineup of a nice diverse set. Hopefully he can land this white. He finally got himself a white in his lineup so he can tack on the damage. He lands the white. Instantly Meta Knight's going to get that off of him, not knowing that he's not going to take big percent. And it's good that Salena's knowledgeable to know that neutral air will almost always get that white off right away.
Yeah, that's neutral air so far been the bread and butter for getting a Pikmin off. But what I want to see Logic start doing is he needs to be a little bit faster, a little bit better at confirming when he does tag him with at least a single Pikmin, and immediately rush down as soon as you have one Pikmin tag, because you know he's going to throw out a move to get the Pikmin off him.
Right.
So he needs to be able to
adapting to his opponent's reaction.
Yeah, he needs to go from red light to green light and vice versa instantly. If
There's
you
a
can't
purple.
make that switch, it's not going to happen for you.
Big opportunity. I like that Meta Knight knew he had the opportunity to go in there. He said, you have a purple. This is going to go through Pikmin toss. Wonderful tech, especially with the delayed timing. Great job from Logic there. Very, very poor by Salena right there. Delayed on the dash attack when Olimar had no Pikmin. His opportunity was there, but he saw it 2 seconds too late, and that was 2 seconds too many.
Oh, nice grabs. Logic really landing his grabs there pretty easy. Oh, he tried to go for the
he tried to go for a down air.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan.
He does not
challenging
want to
Meta Knight's up air, man.
Right anymore.
Ooh!
Hot Pikmin right to the face. That takes his first stock.
Good. Nice trap there with the down tilt dash attack, putting Olimar off the stage. Not likely to find a kill in this situation. Again, really strong tech game coming out here from Logic, showing that he has old school experience, but a double blue and white lineup, not exactly what we're looking for. We're going to be getting a lot of Pikmin tosses, possibly some grab opportunities. The white's gone. Up smash? No up smash coming out here. He's just going to play nice and safe. Does not want to get blocked into a neutral air for a KO. Weighing the risk versus reward very wisely. Just going to keep playing his safe game. A little too roll happy though. A down tilt came out right there, but it could have been down smash.
That's just basically what Olimar's role is. It's being a stock down versus Olimar. Now you're in his realm. No matter what character you have, you're going to have to play his game. You're going to have to approach. And Olimar can just run and then throw as many Pikmin as he wants. So
and he also has the clock on his side as well. We're already halfway past the timer, and we are not halfway past Olimar's stock. So when you're halfway past the timer, one thing you have to keep in mind is, okay, have I taken 2 stocks off this opponent? Oh, beautiful tech yet again.
It's imperative to get your tech. If you're gonna play this character, you have to practice your tech because your up B as Olimar is very slow and very predictable. So you're gonna get hit into the wall a lot. So it's good to see Logic covering that aspect of the character.
Now up throw's gonna do it, but he can't take 3 minutes and 40 seconds to take the second stock because there's not 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. And Olimar's got the lead. Meta Knight does get in, but we air dodge out of that dash attack combo.
Yeah,
unfortunately, losing the purple was big, and losing the blue on the wake up was also big. So now Olimar's gonna have no pigment except this white, and he can't use it to fight really. He's not able to stick it onto his opponent, and he's not able to get out any more Pikmin. Meta Knight's going to look for a reward through the edge guard. I like the improvement here.
Yeah.
Olimar's just going to go onto stage knowing that the edge is not a good spot for him. Finally back in, and that's good improvement again. We see the dash attack instantly from the edge wake up to not give him the opportunity.
Oh, nice dash attack to cover that.
Repeated setup. There it is, up the off the stage. Good pressure coming in. Gonna take it.
That's really like being above Meta Knight is like it's like one of the worst positions you can be in Smash. It's almost like being above the Buzz's Rosalina.
Yeah.
It's just danger. Just
yeah,
all
for
around.
sure. I definitely think there were huge opportunities there for Logic to make improvements as well. We definitely saw Salena doing a really good job adapting to situations. For example,